All right, y'all, we fresh. We live, baby, we live. Hold on. This is crazy. Like how much we tanked in this in the morning? This is crazy, actually. All right, y'all know what it is. DDR trading is live again, boy. Again, boy. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Live, boy. Again, boy. We on the Afro Beats vibes, man. Yeah, welcome to the live, y'all. We getting it in. New York just opened, so you know that when New York opens, we don't really catch plays right out the gate. We just kind of gotta wait for Price to tell us what it's gonna do. That's the 15-minute. This is the 5 minutes, and this is the 1 minute. At the 1 minute, looks like it's entering a reversal zone, so we want to be mindful about that for sure. Very important area on that 1 minute, right? If we had a trend line and we drew it from here to here, you can see that we're tapping back into that trend line, right? From here to here And so we broke past a lot of stuff. So we just got to wait for price to tell us what's going on here. We got unemployment rates today, 7:30. Let's see. Ooh, we got big news at 7:30, y'all. Big news at 7:30. So we're probably not gonna place any trades until that stuff expires. If that expires, like once the news comes out, we kind of get a better direction of what price is doing and where it's gonna go in the whole 9 yards. So as of now, I'm just vibing to the music, y'all. We gonna make a great day. Some good gains potentially, you know what I'm saying? Sending this out. Y'all said I go live. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mean to curse. Y'all said I go live every morning. Come pull up. Come pull up. Y'all want to learn how to trade for free? Come pull up. I got y'all. Can't do that one either. All right, y'all, I'm live streaming right now this trade. So if you're interested in learning how to trade for free, we're on the Free Trading Academy, but join me on the live right now. The link's gonna be like right here. Pull up. All right, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Trying to send out all of my things. Chilling, y'all. Just waiting on this post upload. We're getting a nice little push right here. I'm curious to see how the 7:30 news is going to affect the market. All right, I sent out all of my things, my knick-knack, paddywhacks. Knick-knack and paddywhacks. It's time, y'all. It's time. Load up them top step charts. Drink some water. You feel me? Get your tea. Get your coffee. You feel me? All right, what are we looking at? Let's get this analysis going, y'all. This is the best part about trading. Is when you can do the analysis. All right, looking at the 4-hour chart, right? Again, what's the strategy? We're only looking at a break and retest. We're only looking at breaks and retest. Breaks and retest. So, bias. Are we in a uptrend or a downtrend? A break of structure, a break of a key area? Do we get a pullback and a retest? And do we have bearish or bullish confirmation signals before we enter any type of trade? We need this checklist. Now, Friday's market is a little interesting. All right, because Friday's market kind of moves worse than I anticipate. And so, can we really select a true bias on a Friday market? Potentially. Potentially, right? We can kind of like guesstimate what the market is going to give us today. See, we had a huge impulse. We broke down here to this structure, this daily low. We start to push up with some higher highs, higher lows, 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 right? And now we're pushing into this range. Now we're pushing into this range right here, okay? And so this is a very important area because if we could break past this purple, then we may push back up here to this 48.70 level. But if we can't break past this purple area here with strong momentum, then we may just consolidate for this last trading day. And if there's a lot of consolidation, that means there's no real direction. And we know how Friday's markets move. Friday's markets are like blow your account days. So we're looking at like maybe one trade, two trades, maybe one good trade, and let's get out of there, y'all. We're gonna make this happen the DDR way, gang. I trade live every morning at the DDR Trading Academy. It is free. DDR stands for Drive, Determination, and Resilience, y'all. Come on, man. This 15-minute is giving me something. This is a trade we took like yesterday or something. Okay, let's start afresh. Let's get these lines going fresh, all right? So we can map this out all together. So on a 5-minute, this is all we see. Now this, again, this range here is a 4-hour range. It could be a daily range, right? But it's a higher time frame range. So I know if price comes to this area, then ideally it's either gonna consolidate, or it's gonna break through it, or it's gonna reverse. I need one of the threes to happen. Right now it looks like it's having trouble holding above this area, and so it looks like it's in a consolidation zone. So again, patience is gonna pay very well, very well, very well. The DXY, the dollar index, looking like the dollar's looking like it wants to push up, but it seems a little reserved. Seems like it's a little reserved. Loading up today, y'all. We're loading up today, y'all. We're gonna be 10 contracts deep on MGC. We're doing ones and dones. Ones and dones. We're looking for that one play, y'all. If we can find that one play, then that might be all that we need for the day. But again, we're not gonna take any trades until after 7:30. So until 7:30 hit, just enjoy the vibes, man. Ask me questions. Make a comment or a concern. Yeah, so let's talk trend lines, right? What is the importance about trend lines? Right? It seems like on that third touch point on this trend line, we started to break through it and consolidate a little bit to try to figure out a good direction. So why are trend lines so important? You know? Sometimes it gives you direction. Sometimes it gives you a boundary, right? And so if you're looking at price bouncing around on these trend lines, then that means that there's some type of resistance in that area. That's not a thirsty area. That's an area that you want to be patient and wait for price to break above it or below it. So trend lines sometimes can be the keys to success in these markets. Just understanding them. You know, if you're a trend line trader, then be a trend line trader. But if you're a break and retest trader, whatever the case may be, a reversal trader, then be that. but also know that trend lines in any type of strategy you have can reign success. It can 100% reign success, right? Trend lines. So learn your trend lines. Get your trend line tool and start drawing lines across touch points of price. And I promise you, you may just start to see something that you ain't seen before. You know what I'm saying? That's free game the DDR way, y'all. What's up, Marley? Are you looking at just gold or micro gold? Trend lines are important because they show an area of direction. Exactly. And they also show boundaries for price. Sometimes price just be doing all types of craziness. But if you got those trend lines cooking, then you're going to absolutely have a boundary to pay attention to. But yeah, I'm on gold. I'm on GC on the futures. I'm on MGC on the futures. MGC on the futures. So we doing MGC today, y'all. We're doing MGC today. I'm already at a negative 271. That was from some trades I took last night, but that's all right. It's only negative 271. Let's get it, man. We ain't afraid of no drawdown. We can always recover, man. You just got to be patient. Patience pays, man. Patience pays. We're either going to see price erupt after the employment rates come out, the unemployment rates come out. Shoot, you can add me to that list. Woo! Unemployment gang. You know what I'm saying? Unemployment gang. What job? So you got a job? What job? I like what I see here then. I like what I see here. I like what I see here. Don't this look like it's about to form like a lower low, lower high, higher high, higher low, right? And so you just got to be patient. But again, we ain't doing nothing until after 7:30, man. 7:30 Central Standard Time, that is. 7:30 Central Standard Time, that is. Down, down, down. I was thinking about taking a peeky at NQ, though. NQ is pushing. Nazzle to the Dackle, man. NASDAQ and US 30. NQ is always kind of weird to me. It's never really like a consistent direction. It's always just, it's like, it's weird, yo. I know how to trade it, but gold is very consistent. Gold don't really change. We got 3 minutes, y'all. How's the trade week been? I know we've had a pretty good week in the DDR Academy, Trading Academy. This week, in my opinion, has been a really good, consistent week. Really good, consistent week. Very clean and consistent week. Yeah, we just gotta wait on something, y'all. We got news in 30 seconds, 50 seconds, 54 seconds. They still been in the demo. I had good demo days and I bought my top up account. Go crazy. All right, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You just gotta get out there and just do it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do it. Now, you know, you got the account now. Now you gotta get out here. Hey, Marley, is the music too loud or is it good? Got 5 seconds. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Oh, wait. Don't trade this, y'all. Don't chase this. Don't trade this. Just watch it. Don't chase this. Don't trade this.
I've seen this on Sal. Goes so good with the Coronado pants. Throwing it with the Ponto half zip.
Look at this.
Kind of dresses it up a bit. This is a total like.
Don't chase this. Don't trade this.
When we're heading up to the snow to our cabin, this is where.
Thanks for the music.
Up for the drive. Yeah, this is definitely gonna make it a suitcase.
Don't chase this. Don't trade this, y'all.
That color. This and then they got pants.
Some people trade this. Y'all see what's going on here? Some people trade this. I used to trade this too. I used to love trying to catch news candles. Be like, yeah, let's catch a news candle, and let's get 100 pips in 3 seconds. 100 pips in 3 seconds. I mean, yeah, let's do that, but not on some risky gambling candle like this. I call that a Tankiana, man. If you want to trade that, get one contract on a mini and risk $10. Risk $10, yo. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the live, man. We live every morning. This is the last trading day of the week. Let's finish with a banger, man. We've been having bangers all week. All week. Hey, but didn't that look like a break, a retest, and a continuation? All right, price. I like that. You want to wait at least one more candle close after the news candle come out. You want to wait at least 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to be safe. Let price play out the way that price needs to play out. You know what I'm saying? Because when you trade the news, you got to be willing to get cooked. I'm talking like the eggs ain't being whipped fast enough. You gotta be willing to get cooked, man. And so, go light, don't go heavy, don't full port it unless you got enough to full port with. And just be careful, y'all. Consistency over temporary stuff. You know what I'm saying? We teach that at the DDR Trading Academy, man. Every day. Live and for free. I want to go somewhere else. Like with the origination of this music, man, the origin of it. Look at this, man. This is a monster. But you know what this is telling us? We have some sort of direction here. I got some sort of direction here. Even if this is an impulsive candle, I still have some sense of direction here. You know what I'm saying? And so because now we have at least some sense of direction, we know what we can look for. All right, we're gonna get rid of this trend line because we've invalidated it and created a new one. And so because we've invalidated that previous trend line, now let's just play off of what we have here, right? 1 touch point. We got 2 touch points. We ain't get a 3rd touch point. So what that's telling me is that we may push back down to the downside. 2, 3, 3 touch points, explosion. Come on, y'all. We're trying to get one and done. We're going heavy today. We're going heavy today, y'all. Today's one of them days. Today's one of them days, y'all. Woo-hoo. Look, the heavier we go, the cleaner the trade has to be. The heavier we go, the cleaner it has to be. So remember, it's no problem with going heavy. Just make sure it's clean. All right, look. So what we're looking at right now, man, this DXY is still falling. This thing is falling crazy. And so I'm still looking for a push to the upside. So what I may look for here is just, we had this break. Let's get a good, clean retest in this area, right? We want to test all these previous touch points. And this thing, and dang near this trend line, right? So let's get a clean retest, maybe a little consolidation, and then another push to the upside. Hopefully we can get that. If we don't, then here's what it is. Here's what it is. Kind of liking this. I'm kind of liking this. See what that 15 minutes looking like for me. See, we created this higher high. I don't know if that's really a higher high, higher low, but at the same time, it looks like it's a little consistent here. Interesante, man. This was that retest for that position. This could have been here. Or at least to these highs. We got it. We had got the retest. We got the retest on that 1 minute. I was looking at the 5 minute when it happened, but when I say we need it, that was exactly what we needed, and that's exactly what we got. We got our push, we got our retest, we got our continuation. We just missed a banger. No cap. We just missed a banger. But you know what we do when we miss a banger? Sit back and you wait for the next one, man. Sit back and you wait for that next one, man. The next one may be better than that one. Just sit back and relax. Sit back and relax. All right, let's take our fib on this 5 minute, right? Let's see where we are on this 5 minute fib. .236. It's a good level. It's not a great level. This is not a entry level zone. All right, on this 1 minute. See what this fee it looks like. Alakazam. Same thing. Same thing. Here we are. We want to be in the golden zone, which is these zones, 0.382, 0.5, 0.618. I want these zones,
You bring the prop firm account.
You bring the prop firm account.
Top Step, URFX, Funded Next, Apex, or
free advertisement, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, some of this music napping. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna show y'all how this will. If we come back to tap this, I'm gonna buy.
Order filled.
Oh no. Oh no. I meant to put my limit here. Ain't no way. I might have just accidentally. Oops. Oh no.
Order
We're gonna
filled.
close that game. We're gonna close that. That was whoopsie. Hey, we all make mistakes. We ain't gonna look at that. Whoopsie. Oh man. But what I was trying to show y'all was a limit buy, right? Which means I can go here, I can place my contract, and if price comes back to this area, it's gonna tap into it, it's gonna put me in a buy position or a sell position, and then I could just use that, right? Look at this. That trade don't even count, yo. So yeah, if you think that price is gonna reach a certain area on your broker, you can place a limit order. On your broker, you could place a limit order. And so when you place a limit order, you just kind of like sit on your thumbs and wait for price to come and tap that limit order. You could place like a sale order up here, right? Like I could place a sale order here saying when price taps this area, I'm gonna look to sell it all the way back down. Oh, nope. That was close. When price taps this area, I'm gonna look to sell it all the way back down. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different ways that you could go about this. So many different ways. But at the DDR Trading Academy, we teach break, retest, and continuation, man. Easiest strategy. Easiest strategy. It's not about making money. That's a byproduct of being consistently profitable. I'm gonna say that again. It's not about making money. That's a byproduct of being consistently accurate in your predictions in these markets. The money is the byproduct of being consistently accurate. You want to be an archer out here, man. You want to be a ghillie team sniper out here, yo. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a baseball pitcher out here. You know, you want to throw a fastball sometimes, a slow ball, a curveball. You want to be very accurate. And again, the accuracy brings the money because the money is just a byproduct of being accurate. So if we're approaching these markets like I want to get the money, you won't get any money. None, because your focus has shifted. So keep your focus clear. Keep your intent clear. I want to be consistently accurate so that way I can get the money. Get the money, y'all. But get the mindset first. Only at the DDR Trading Academy, we teach mastery of the mindset for free. Pull up. Y'all be catching some good clips, man. I be catching some good clips. So if you're on Top Step and you're trying to learn how to really do that, again, you right click, right? A limit buy is you set your order where you click at. So if I want to limit buy down here, I said price is going to push past this EMA here, come down to this area, and then start to reverse and go back to the upside. I'll right click, I'll go to my limit buy, and I'll buy whatever position I want to buy into. So 10 contracts here. Let price come down here, smack this limit order. It's going to tap it. Order filled, right? Order filled. And then it's going to be a buy side position. You do that for the sell side positions too. If price pushes down here strong, you can stop sell. How many contracts? It's going to tap it. Now you're in a short, right? So, you know, you can approach it the way that you want to approach it. I don't like doing that because I just like to watch price. I just feel a little bit more comfortable if I'm able to really see what price is doing in the moment. This is a real Friday market. This is a real Friday market, yo. Look at this. Yeah. Good push. Now, was that a break? Could this have been a retest? Because have been a break and a retest? Could have been, right? But it could have been, right? But on this 5 minute, it's showing weakness, right? And so, again, on this 1 minute, it definitely shows that price broke past this area, right? There's 1 minute structure right here. All right, it shows that price broke past this 1 minute structure. Clean, very clean. But on this 5 minute, it's just showing weakness.
Hey traders, we've got a rule change at Top One Futures. Now the good news is it is
It's always a rule change, man. Top Set just changed their rules too. I'm blue. Uh-oh, we're approaching this next level. Now, some people will call this like a fair value gap. And some folks will call this like a fair value gap. Right? And so they're like, yeah, when price taps into this fair value gap, it's going to reverse. It's a strategy. It's confusing to me. I get it. Because it's like a break, a retest. The retest could tap into this gap here between this candle, and then it could push back to the upside. So, you know, I get the idea of a fair value gap and all that. I just think it's additional confirmation that sometimes you just don't need. Looking at this DXY though, this thing is interesante. Break, retest, continuation. Let me get one more good push to the upside. I'm going in for a light position. So I get one more push to the upside. We have to push past these. Break, retest. I need further confirmation though, y'all. I don't have further confirmation. Be skeptical about this area though, right? Because if we can't push past this, I don't know, because we could be creating a lower structure, a lower trending structure, right? This is Friday's market. It's weird. It's like too many options, right? Too many options, which creates confusion. Giving me like somewhat of a head and shoulders. Right, shoulders, head. This is like the neckline. This would be considered like the neckline here, right? The price broke past the neckline and came back, created the shoulder to break further to the low. I mean to the downside. So we shall see. We shall see. Feel me? Shoulder, head, neckline, shoulder. Skadoosh. Seeing a lot of this bearish momentum, man. A a lot of this bearish momentum. This looks a little promising. I like this a lot. I do like this a lot. I want to go in for a sell position, y'all. I like this a lot because we're showing a lot of rejection to this upside. Man, I wanted to sell this. I wanted to sell this. A lot of rejection because this impulse correction, it needs to correct itself. On the correction, we could have got it. Break, retest, right? Break, retest, continuation. That would have been a cool little sell. We had an impulse correction and then maybe a continuation. When we came for the correction, we broke back past that structure. We came back to retest it, and now it looks like we're pushing back to the downside. So you never know, man. You never know. Little double bottom. Friday's market is crazy. Because on this 5 minute, none of these candles broke and held past this structure. None of them held past this structure. So double bottom, bottom, continuation. The DXY is pushing. I want to switch up the vibe a little bit.
When it was time to add my son to our car insurance, I was scared
vibe
to think about my wallet. But instead, with Drive Easy on the Geico app, my son's safe driving score saved us even more.
It feels good to save. It feels good to Geico.
Weight loss starts with a game plan. Meet Wegovy Pill, the #1 prescribed GLP.
You don't even know. Should I play my life remix? I don't know, y'all. Come on, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. I don't know. Bear with me, please. Bear with me, please. Bear with me, please. Here we go.
Shawty, is she worried if I'm on show? Damn, it's hard to care for a side though.
Ooh.
Out here with my mans in a night show.
Ooh.
Drinking party, yeah, we keep the lights low.
Ooh.
I've been by mine all the way.
Ooh.
Ice cold, what a nigga gotta say now.
Oh.
Sipping any
Oh.
mobbing through the night though.
Oh, nope.
We up our touchdown.
All this rejection, break, retest. But there ain't no break, really. There's not really a break.
I'm moving quick, I step in Louis Vuitton now. I've been questioning is the money or the dog now. So my people's pockets up, give a fuck now. Running to the bar, making money, taking on me. Nice like this, I need the shawty just to call me. Know we been about it since the jump now. And you know we been about it only.
All right, this is what we would be looking for, right? This, let it close higher above this candle, above here, let it close, let it come back to retest, take this up here. I'll be right back, y'all. Let's see how it plays out. I got the know, I want you, I want you, I want you. You gotta know, I want you, I want you, I want you. You ain't seen this shit right from my hand. Factory diamonds right on my hand. Oh money ain't shit, there's no this fire. I tell my time with 80 pence. That's cool, that's fine with me. When shawty come out, she's just for free. Tryna calm my nerves, these pockets deep. Lately can't talk, I need my peace. This shit gon' change, you say la vie. I'm in too deep, I sing my teeth. Shawty wanna trip out to my deep. Gotta take a step out, take a breathe. Baby, I just say love. Say love, say love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say love, say love, say love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, I got to know. I want you, I want you, I want you. You gotta know. I want you, I want you.
Early birds get the vacation rental. Book your summer stay early on Vrbo and save over $135. Vrbo. Book now and save.
Are you withholding enough tax from your paycheck? We'll explain how a W-4 form helps you adjust your withholding. When you started your job, you likely filled out a W-4 form. The information on your W-4 form tells your employer how much income to withhold from your pay. Ideally, the amount withheld should be close to what you'll owe in taxes for the year. So, why does this matter? If not enough tax is withheld, you might owe the IRS money when you file your taxes, or even face a penalty. On the other hand, if too much is withheld, you'll likely get a tax refund, but that means your paychecks are smaller during the year. The good news? You may be able to avoid both of these scenarios. To do so, you'll need to give your employer an updated W-4 form to adjust your withholding. You also might want to submit a new form if 1. You start a side job, 2. Your spouse's employment status changes, 3. You get married or divorced since your filing status will change, or 4. You have a baby or adopt a child. If you're not sure how much tax should be withheld from each paycheck, you can test
Price didn't even do it.
using TurboTax's W-4
Price didn't even do that.
following the link in this video's description. Ready to fill out a new W-4 form? Here's how.
That's that Friday market.
Potential steps to complete on the W-4.
That's that Friday market for you.
Step 1 is where you provide your personal information. Step 2
what is
only
this?
needs to be completed.
There you go. It's crazy, y'all. Fridays. Well, what can we say? Who got in that? Marley, you get in that? Man, this Friday market, man. It's like you just want to place a trade, but you don't at the same time. You do, but you don't. Very choppy. I like light, man. All this rejection, especially on the higher time frames, is giving a nice sell. It's like, but then again, Friday's market. Look at this. Look at this. Ugh. Y'all don't cook y'all's account today, man.
She just see me in a driveway with a jigsaw. When my dad's gonna see what we on. Shout out to my brothers, you know that I see now. Little way, little way, little way, and I know you got a time, now you with me. I just say, I just say, I just say.
Now, let me show y'all how choppy this is. To the sell side, this could have been a sell, right? Because technically, came back, we came back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be patient, y'all. Don't just trade today just to trade. If the setup isn't clear, and I'm talking about very clear, like it needs to be a very clean setup. Break, retest, reversal, whatever you're looking for, right? But that has to be clean. Right now, none of this is clean. A sell isn't clean, a buy isn't clean. None of this is clean. None of it. So if y'all gonna full port something or go heavy today, man, that stop loss better be like tight. You feel me, man? Tight. You know?
Swap my bitches out when they start to bore me. Promoter try booking me, but he can't afford me. Yeah, I'm from the north side, but I grew up in the west end. Wipe my nose, I'm hitting this hoe, but I really want a best friend.
This music blowing me cause I don't wanna listen. I like some clean too so the kids can come listen. We're gonna do this.
What if I told you that there's a way for you to start earning payouts with prop firms without losing challenges?
I'm on just YouTube, y'all. Finding playlists. So if somebody wants to make me a playlist, by all means, send it my way. I will play it every day. I'm just too lazy to make a playlist.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only roll like once. Life move fast when you doing what you want. I guess I'm doing what I want. Hope you're doing what you want. What else? What you want?
I don't know. My new bitch look like Halle Berry.
Yeah, y'all. This market is scary. Thank you, Yana. Trying to tank your account, yeah.
I want a contract, girl, no, maybe. In the meantime,
Guess I'm doing what I want.
it's some me time.
Hope you're doing what you want.
Maybe I'll love myself. I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself.
Now, most cases, I'll sell like right here. I done caught like some nice sales at this same position. Some nice sales at this same position from this same type of structure because we're trying to break higher. We're failing to break higher. So now we're creating like these higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? Which is indication that we may have another sell-off.
I don't know. You play loud. Crib by the beach like Odell. No, but mom,
I do like this.
Shut down my mom, got the Louis off the shelf. Now my bitch addicted to Chanel.
I need a clean playlist, y'all.
You be my leading lady.
We're going back to the Afro beats. Excuse me. Oh yeah, y'all like this? Come on, I like this. This is cool.
Whispers roll through the sandy air. A glow flickers everywhere. Feet on the ground, hearts in the sky. The rhythm pulls, don't ask me why. There's a light, they call my name.
Let's see what NQ's doing. Use Tankiana. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibes on me. Every morning, y'all. You got to start it with a great morning, man. You know, it's funny. Trading is a personality thing, right? And so it's like if the vibes aren't right, if you're feeling groggy, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling a certain way in the mornings, if when you're about to trade, don't trade. Because your person is off. And so if your person is off, then your trades are going to be off. You're not going to be clear. You're not going to be accurate. You're going to be chasing. You're going to be, you know what I'm saying? Over leveraging. You're going to be doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing because you're off. So just make sure you feel good, man. And at the DDR Trading Academy, every morning we're going to create the vibe so that way y'all can have a successful day. Feel me? You feel me? Man, we should have caught that sale. Knew that thing was gonna sell off, man. Kudo. Because guess what? If it sells off and it comes back to retest, we may have our entry. Call my mentee, like, wake up. The DDR Mentorship Academy is open. We are accepting new students. You get to live trade with me. You get to trade with me all the time. I get to coach you one-on-one. I teach you all of the secrets behind knowing how price is gonna move and more. We do our thing, y'all. We do our thing. See how this 1 minute is reacting? We may have another sell opportunity here. No cap, this was the play. Arg. Arg. Arga. Let's look at the fib. To the sell side. We're approaching this 0.5, right? Which is a retracement area. It's not the best, but it's definitely a retracement area. So we're in the golden zone right here. 0.5 to 0.382. The 0.618 is the great entry zone. So what I would look for, very specifically to this, is I would need price to break, to hold in this area, come back and retest this high, and then continue to the downside. Yeah. Right? So if I get a little extra push, see right here, if I didn't see that, so I didn't catch that. But this could be an entry zone. I'm just waiting on a little bit more. If I don't get it, then I'm cool with missing out on this, y'all. I'm so cool with missing out on the trade. It don't make no sense. Because what I would want is a very clean correction and then continuation. Impulse, correction, continuation. Does that make sense about this, about the fibs? .5, this is a good entry zone. I'm just looking for a little pullback. We push into this good entry zone, and we get push into these zones. And so if we can get a cool pullback, of the DXY is looking pretty good. DXY looks like it's still pushing. It's retracing a little bit right now, just a little bit. It's too much momentum. This was our sell. We missed it. This is good. I like this. I like this. Let's get a nice steep pullback. I like this. Jeez, that's a huge. Oops. All right, we may be entering the sell zone, y'all. Let's see. We got rejection wick here. Looks like we got some good rejection, but let's see how this candle holds, right? If this candle holds above this area, then it's not an entry zone. This candle doesn't hold. Friday market, man. Correction. Let's let it correct itself. Okay. All right, I'm going in for a sell.
Order filled.
Going in for a sell. This is my one and done, y'all. This is my one and done. It's my onesie and donesie, y'all. This might cook me. $47.32 is where my stop is resting. This could be a cookie on. Cookie. Don't go heavy, y'all. If you're doing anything, don't go heavy. Don't go heavy. Go light. Go light. Go light. Risking a lot on this trade to make a lot. Risking a lot to make a lot. Risking a lot to make a lot. Stopped out. Stopped out. Cookiana. Cookiana. About to get stopped out, y'all. About to get stopped out. Ugh. Disgusting.
Order filled.
Order filled. Done. Look at that. Done. Done. That was my one and done for the day. That's okay. Because overall for the week, we are still in profits, y'all. So good. This is crazy, bro. Crazy Friday markets. Low down. Jeez. This is crazy. Friday markets. We had our break. We had our retests. And we got a continuation up. So what can you do, right? What am I looking for? Look for this. Friday's market, man. Friday's markets. Hi. We may wait for another setup a little later, somewhere up here or somewhere down here, just to wait on price to give us some more momentum. And then we'll take what we got and we'll move forward with it. Crazy, man. Crazy. Friday markets, be careful, y'all. Be careful. What is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a break, retest, and then a Tenkiana. Look at this. Crazy, right? All right, y'all, get up with y'all. We're going to get back live. Maybe a little later, maybe not. Be careful in Friday's markets. Proceed with grace. Proceed with patience. So as you can see, I got cooked, but I'm okay with that. But just make sure that you don't go super heavy. Go enough where you have a tolerable risk. Okay, if your risk is very tolerable, then you good. But if your risk is not tolerable, then you might want to reconsider your risk management, right? Might want to reconsider that risk management. Kind of like this. Can you feel it? All right, y'all, I'm going to post a recap in a little bit. I'll get it with y'all later. The DDR way, remember, I trade free, live, every day. We have a premium side as well, but also to just join the community, to join the journey, it's free, 100%. So y'all make a great day. You do something today that's going to bring you prosperity and positivity. Keep your head above ground. Keep your head above water. DDRO is out. Bye, y'all. Y'all make a great day. Peace.